Hi there guys, and welcome to a new video with Kyle Reviews. Today I'm taking a look at something that was actually given to me by a friend as they've upgraded. So as you can see on the screen, it's just called HD computer camera. It is a good camera. So one, you'll find this listed on Temu. I've done a good few Temu products so far because they've been ace. And two, it's at a decent price. So it's just an unbranded camera, but there's good things about it that you might want to look at yourself. So I'll go for the little specky pictures first. This is the size. It's a good size. That's all you need to know. It's got a light built into it, a touch panel. You just tap on the top of the camera, and when you tap it, it's bright first, and then you tap it again for medium light, tap it again for low light, and tap it again to turn it off. One button control, dead easy. It is a 1080p output, so it's sharp enough. This is the sort of look and design of it. So it has this little clasp here that's adjustable, so you can fit it to pretty much any monitor or TV, whatever. It's got, there you go, HD 1080p, 110 degree wide angle lens, and it is wide enough, you will see it in the video. It has a fill light, obviously, I just told you about that. And it's got light correction, so basically if you're in a bright room, it'll tone the video down a bit. If you're in a dark room, it will try and brighten the video a bit. So it does adjust to the lightness of the room. This is just some naff image between 720p and 1080p. Now, actually, it holds some water. Don't take the image as what it completely is. So, what it's good for, basically, is if you have a laptop like me, or many other people as well, for work or personal reasons, as good as the specs in a laptop can be, they are usually held back by the camera that's built into it, and that camera is usually 720p. And I will admit, including my laptop, as much as I love this laptop, the camera's naff. That's the same with most laptops though, it's just something that plagues them. I wish the laptop manufacturers would upgrade the cameras that's built into them. Please do that. But this is where an extra USB camera would come into play. You can just replace it. So that's it basically. That's a quick look at the pictures. Now the listing, just search something along the lines of USB webcam and you'll see it. It's easily distinguishable. It looks like that, simple as. Now right now the listing is at $21.48. Don't worry about that. If you use Temu already, you'll know that if you just find the item and add it in your basket and wait, items are always fluctuating in price on Temu. So at some point it will be less than $21.48 and you can buy it at that price if you like. Me, however, if I was buying this brand new, I wouldn't actually wait too long. I'd probably just buy it at this $21.48 because in my testing use on this camera, it has been worth the money. I know I didn't pay for it. Like I said, I've got given it, but it's been worth $21.48. I would buy this. That's without a doubt. Now, what I'm going to do, just to show that to you and prove it to you, I'm actually just going to flip to camera view. You'll see, instead of the the laptop and all that, you'll see what I look like through my camera. So let's do that, check it out and see what you think. There we go. So this is the view from this USB camera. I'm recording live on my laptop. It's plugged in by USB. Now, when you do get this, you don't need to install any software, and it's called Plug and Play. So you just literally plug it into the USB. It takes over the camera and the mics as well built into this camera. So I'm going to ask you this little thing. If you've got this far, thank you very much. Could you feedback in the comments here on YouTube? How do I sound? Is it clear? Can you hear the words I'm saying? And well, the quality of it yourself. When you're watching this through, I'm guessing, your phone or even your laptop or whatever, how does it look to you? This is recording in 1080p. So I look forward to that. Just to show you a quick sample now, it might not have a great effect because I'm in a bright room. You see the walls are all white around me. But this is the light. One touch brightens my face a little bit. There you go. So there's a bit of a difference, but in a darkened room, it'll make more of a difference. Tap again, it lowers it. Tap again, it lowers it more, and then tap again, it's off. That's it. I will show you that personally on the other camera. I'm going to flip back. What's the last thing about this one now? I forgot. Never mind. It's all cool. That's mainly it. It looks good. It will replace the built-in camera in the laptop nicely. My laptop, as much as I love it, is 720p, and this is 1080p now. I can tell it looks a lot better. So let's flip back to my main camera. I'm going to show you what this looks like in the hands, how you use that base on it. There is two ways of using it, by the way, and let's have a look. Now we're back in this view. I do have an update already in the sound quality. I know what you guys are probably going to put into the comments yourself, but as I said though, we're going to take a look at this first. So the way this works is you have a clamp that just goes up and down like this. Now if I just move this laptop and all that, let me just move my phone up. There we go. All you do is, there we go. You take this lip here, bring it around the back, and the lip sits over the monitor like that, and then you bring the back up, and there you go. It just sits there like that on the top, and it's the same for almost any monitor and camera. Monitor and TV. That's all you do. All monitors and TVs these days are very, thin along the edge, so it's easily going to sit on the top, and that is it. However, if you're a bit more professional, think you're a bit more professional than me anyway, you can do something else. So you can close this up and use this screw port here and slap it onto a mic arm, camera arm, whatever, depending on what kind of setup you got. If it's definitely more of a static setup, it stays at your desk, that's good to use. My setup doesn't need this. My setup is very mobile. Laptop, phone that you're watching through, all that good stuff. So I need everything to pack up nicely into my bag. So it's good for those static setups and mobile setups. And just to show you, right there, the symbol for the light. So when you tap, that's when it comes on. And there's your 3 modes and then off. Simple. And as I said earlier, just plugs in via USB, and that is all. Now, the one thing I've noticed already, I will tell you, I've already played back my own camera footage from this. The quality of the display, how you see the detail in that, looked great. That was good for 1080p. But the sound wasn't, and I've got a feeling you're all going to agree with me. So, here's a little trick for you, because the camera's still fantastic if you want to get it. All you got to do is get in your settings and search microphone, right? And I believe it's either microphone setup or sound settings, but we'll check both. So the camera's already taken. When you plug this in, the camera switches to this, right? No, it's definitely sound settings then. So you search for sound settings. There we go, and look for input and change it from USB microphone. It'll say something like that, USB microphone, and change it to the microphone that's built in. There you go. So mine is the Intel Smart Sound Technology for digital microphones. That's mine, that's built into the laptop. So that's all you got to do if you want to change the microphone. If you want to keep this for the camera footage, fantastic. If you don't mind using the microphone as well, you can do some boosting in the settings. But if you have a third-party microphone or you have a laptop with microphones built in, just go to the settings and change it. So it'll be louder and clearer. Unfortunately, I can't fully rate the microphones built into this camera. But to be fair, I'm not going to use the microphones built into that camera anyway. I'll just use the ones in my phone where I record a lot of footage, or the ones that are built into the laptop if I use the laptop. So, sorted. So yeah, what do you think? Is it worth the money for you? Are you going to buy this camera if it was cheaper? Are you not going to buy this camera at all? Do you hate it? Let me know what you think, and I hope to see you soon. Please like, subscribe and share. I would highly appreciate that support. Just to reiterate, I am aiming for 50 subs by Christmas. I'm at 44 at the time of this video. I'm nearly there. I would highly appreciate if you help me get there. Cheers guys, and look forward to my next video. See you again.